Outcome number 8 is cleanliness and infection control, and it's looking for patients to have services in a way which ensures that their safety is paramount at all times and that they are not at any risk from infection. The gold standard resource for this outcome is the document HTM 0105, which can be downloaded from the Department of Health's website. And the practice should be conducting an audit every quarter, and a self-assessment tool for this is also available from the Department of Health website. And those two resources are key resources for teams to work with and become very, very familiar with. The registered manager has got 7 areas that he or she needs to be thinking about pulling procedures together for and auditing. One of them is hand hygiene, making sure that everyone is very aware that that's one of the primary modes of transmission of infection. Uniforms, personal protective equipment is another area. The general environment, the surgeries, the waiting areas, the general cleanliness of the practice is a third aspect. A fourth aspect is decontamination of instruments. A fifth aspect to bear in mind is policies and procedures around the prevention of blood-borne viruses. The sixth is to consider maintenance of equipment, medical devices. And the final, 7th aspect for practice to think about is waste control, waste management, segregating waste correctly and according to a policy that they've drawn up. Our practice management manual for CQC will help you reorganise your existing quality assurance practice systems in 3 steps. First of all, use the A3 checklist for this outcome from the back of the manual to audit your compliance. This gap analysis helps you to identify actions that will improve outcomes for people who use your services, in other words, your patients. Then use the agenda from the front half of this manual to conduct a training session for your team. It includes an attendance record, and a training pack is available from our website. Finally, show your team the results of your gap analysis for this outcome and discuss who will work on items marked amber, which you've identified that you have but may need updating, and who will action items that are marked red, which you have identified are outstanding pieces of work. Examples might include a business continuity plan. Once you've decided which audits are required to measure, monitor and modify your systems, you're ready to record your agreed action plan at the bottom of the agenda and to set a time frame for completion. For efficiency, I'd suggest you give each team member a manual so that they have a personalised individual training record and an action plan to work from. This way they can concentrate on recording and completing the tasks delegated to them and demonstrate their involvement to a CQC assessor. As a practice manager, your copy will be the master audit plan for the whole practice, as well as your master training record, helping you to ensure the practice meets the outcomes in section 4 of the CQC guidance, which is suitability of staffing.